And around
Lukaku and Mo have the same skill level though.
Yo, am I taking BK serious?
Boom.
Back in action.
Hell, we back. We live? Charlemagne, we live? Oh, Angel's time. Okay. Yo, video.
Season
we back.
2, man.
Season 2. It feels good to have a camera in the
now
room.
y'all can see my face, for real.
Excited.
Right?
Yo, listen, we got the same crew here. Omar's not here, obviously, but
So
we got
video-
our boy Joe.
And we're video now, so introductions again, right?
Introductions again. I'm Joe.
State your name,
Liverpool
state your occupation, all that, your team, your sport, who all that. We need to know, bro.
Joe, Liverpool fan, number one player in the world right now, Mo Salah. We'll come back to that in a bit.
Clean.
Kiko!
It's been a minute.
What's good, bro? I know you in the mud right now.
Chilling. For me, La Liga 21, 22 seasons is in the bag. It's in the bin. So, yes, I'm ready to talk some Premier League. Let's go.
B-Cats. That guy,
Just
B-Cats.
what he said.
Just what? He's in the mud.
No, I mean, I'm not trying
He's
to.
muddy.
I'm not trying to waste no one's time with some bum Madrid talk.
Nonchalant, awkward.
Nonchalant awkward. 1982.
My guy, B-Cats. 1982. What's good, B-Cats? What's good,
What's
bro?
good? Right here. Nacional fan.
Nah, man. Who? Yo, let's get into it, bro. Listen, he's here today. He DM'd me like, yo, you was talking shit the last time on the reels. I'm like, bro, just come in and talk your shit. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? I mean, obviously it's about the game for today. Liverpool City. Those some crazy hype, crazy talks.
Mo Salah, running down the wing.
Bro.
Salah.
So, Joe, you're the Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
You start off.
Well, I think it's pretty clear that we see that today was a really tough game, but overall, we could definitely tell that Liverpool is not joking around. Only team undefeated in the Prem, doing great things in Champions League. So I don't see what is there to not say about Liverpool. I mean, they're definitely not the season that they were before last season, but I mean, that could only be better. The return of Van Dijk, you could really feel their presence. Fabinho doing great things, Mo Salah doing great things, Mane coming back into the picture. So I'm excited.
And to think they made one signing, Konate, and they're rolling.
Yeah.
But my thing going into this game, not even this game, more so the season, the questions for Liverpool wasn't even about really the manager. It was just like, can they sustain a full campaign with the bench that they have? Now this today proved. I mean, first half, honestly, you got to say City. It could have been 2 or 3 in the first half. They were lucky to go into halftime 0-0, but second half it just showed me that 11 itself. Like, people forgot the 11 that they had.
That 11 is elite.
People forgot. Like, everyone said, oh, Chelsea, Lukaku, or United, Real Madrid, Ronaldo, and City. But that 11 that Liverpool have, it can blow away anyone.
It's amazing.
That's what today.
It's an amazing 11.
I think what gives them the roundness of it is Mane. Mane resurgence is fucking great. That's great for Liverpool. That's super.
He's having a good
Liverpool.
season though, low key.
He's having a good season.
He
they have
4 goals
a better
in the
player.
last 6 games.
Yeah, that's great, and he's linking up with Mo. So like that's the best thing that could happen. And Jota is as well playing well, but that number 9 position is just.
But you know what's funny?
Whatever, up for grabs.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about it. I was watching that game, and I was like, Daniel Levy kind of saved the league. Because I'm watching that game, and I'm thinking, if Man City had Harry Kane, this wouldn't even be a league. Because, like, to Shibi, what you were saying, like, yo, if they have a proper 9, I think City, because that first half, I think City's blowing away teams. Problem is, they don't really score a lot. You get me? So that, I'm literally watching that, and I'm thinking, City they're a good squad. I mean, they're arguably the best squad in the league, but I'm thinking, like, yo, if with a proper 9, I don't think this league would have been in debate after seeing that first half.
That first half looked like the whole Chelsea game, where literally we could not get a kick. Liverpool, they couldn't get out their own half. And like you said, they're literally because the chances were falling not to the wrong people, but they fell to like Foden. He had a few half chances. That goes to Harry Kane, 1-0, 2-0. But listen, you can't run away from it anymore. I'm pointing at you. This guy Salah. Bro, he's like Thanos. He's inevitable.
No. So I'm gonna keep it 100 right now.
Is he the best player in the Premier League right now?
He's the best player in the world right now.
Is he?
Right now,
No,
Salah is the
because
best
I'll be honest
player in the world.
Salah, Brian, what are you looking at your phone? Is he the best player in the world right
Definitely
now?
best player in the world.
This guy's
Who's
a fucking
better?
pro.
Who's putting up the numbers first?
So here's my thing. Before, I just want to make it very clear. 99.9% of the reason I shit on Mo Salah is because of the guy you're replacing today. Oski just talks a lot of shit. So that's why, I get on his national hero. But all jokes aside, the goal today, we were in the group chat and I was like, nah, like you can't. There's no words for that. And Brian's gonna belittle it.
Not even
but
the assist, I think.
Right, but even
the
the
assist,
mind you,
This is just a simple
Bro,
pass.
the timing of that pass,
he beats João Cancelo.
bro, the timing of that pass was spot on. It was perfect.
It's a simple pass. That's a
not a
simple
simple pass.
Nah, it's a
And
simple
the thing
pass.
is, I was critical of Mo Salah
There's no such thing
because
as a simple pass against Man City.
but peep
Yes,
this.
there is.
No, but peep this.
Fucking Bernardo Silva making this guy look like a fucking hero.
I was the
Bernardo
one
Silva's
that
fucking weak-kneed and
no,
shit.
I was the one that kept saying like, but he doesn't really turn up in big game. This is the biggest game, arguably the biggest game of the season. Those games against City.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, an assist and a goal, and the way because even you want to talk about the pass. Look back at that replay and look how he absolutely eliminates João Cancelo on that play. I'm like, nah, you got to give him his credit. You got to give him his due. Do I think he's the best player in the league?
Right now, he is. I have to say,
like if we're doing all positions, I have him and Ruben Diaz because I think Diaz is a colossus now. Like I think he's on, post Virgil injury. I think he's the best center back in the league. So I don't know, but it's hard to debate. He's not.
Yeah.
Who else?
9 out of 10 games he's gotten a goal every single game, with the exception of one game against Burnley. If he's not getting a goal, he's getting an assist. Today got a goal and an assist. Most games he's getting goals and assists.
You think
He's putting up numbers that Messi's not putting up this season?
because
but
when I think Salah, remember his first season, he came in, he tore the league apart. Well, I think he hit the record, 32 goals.
And the season after, when they won
But that first season, I think he took everyone by surprise.
Yeah.
This season, I feel like he's like a different level. Like it's a different, like when you're Ronaldo. When did he hit his peak? When was he in his prime?
23.
23.
07-08 season.
07. But when he went to Madrid,
in the EPL.
No, you're saying when he first started.
his prime was like United.
Ronaldo's prime?
His prime. But
At
then
Man U or in life?
Throughout his career.
But then he hit a point where it was the ultimate version of Ronaldo.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Real.
This
That's
is
around.
like the ultimate version of Salah. This season, probably next year.
We've been watching
40
the
goals.
ultimate seasons of
Nah,
Salah.
but I
We've
think
been
this,
watching Prime Salah.
I think this season I think he could break 40.
But you want to know what's
he could
crazy?
break 40 this season.
But before we get more into this talk,
But he
let's
ain't
also
better than
make it
Hazard.
very clear. The Messi were not less. They're on another.
Yeah.
Because
Stratosphere, please.
when they were in their prime, they were scoring 40,
40s.
50, 60 goals a season.
Easy.
Yeah,
For
they're in
4
a different
seasons in
level.
a row.
They're in a different
So let's
level.
also make that very clear. Mo's apex is a good apex. It's not he's going to go down as one of the top 3, 4, 5 players to ever play the game.
No.
But yeah, I mean, do I think he's the best player in the world?
On
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Come on. Really? Mo Salah, that best
Nah,
player?
he's
Best player in the world right
Bro,
now.
I think Messi's had
right now, who is the best
I
player in
think
the world?
there-
So give me
there's
who
like
would be
10
the best
players
player.
I'd rather have in my team
Who?
than Mo Salah.
Who? In that position, who would you rather
Not
have?
in that
Mo Salah
position?
gets goals that strikers don't get in the league. And he's a winger. He plays a winger every single game.
I think he's trash.
Trash?
No, but are you doing this because you generally think that or clickbait?
No. Look, my whole point is that first pass was like, all right, let's relax. It's just a little pass of mine. All right.
When you watch
and
him
the
play,
second goal,
it's
the
great.
second goal was some sus ass shit by Bernardo Silva. He just dropped down to his knees. He just dropped down. Good finish though with his
You know what's
right.
crazy?
Mo
Better
Salah
dribble.
finished
Finish with his right.
right.
The Bernardo Silva dribble
Look, he's
was better
scoring.
than
He's
that.
scoring goals right now. He's being efficient. I've always said he's very efficient, and he's Liverpool's best player. Right. But do I ever gonna say that he's the best player in the world? Never. I'd rather have like 5 other attackers over him.
Neymar.
I'd rather have Mbappe.
But I also don't want to touch any of the Paris guys because
But I'm still picking
their
them.
league
Touch the
But I'm
Paris
still
guys.
picking them,
Touch
bro.
the Paris guys. Let's take
But
their
I'm
league
still
serious.
but I'm
Like,
still
what are they
I
doing?
can't. Mo Salah, what he's doing in the Premier League.
Premier League.
Okay, I understand
It's
that.
the best league in the world.
I understand. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Because we're also
I'm
going
not-
to talk
but-
about.
so
There's
you're
another guy
telling me
here
if
that
you're
couldn't
making
make
a
it to the Premier League, not playing Qatar.
If you
So
what does that have to do
No,
with me?
I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying you gotta.
Even his
It's not that easy. He's
intelligence
chasing
of
the
the
bag,
game.
though.
His
That's
intelligence
smart.
of the game and his
Any
position.
watcher right now would do what happens this. So
His intelligence of the game, his positions, even against Porto, got 2 goals against Porto. They were not the craziest goals, but his position was always there. He's at the right place at the right time,
Against who?
tapping it in.
Against who?
Porto.
Nah, you gotta respect.
No, but
You gotta
his
respect
positions
Porto.
is good.
Yo,
His
I'm
positions are
respecting
good.
Premier League, respecting Porto, respecting every component. Then
But he can
Nah,
read the
I'm
game. He reads
disrespectful
how
up in here,
goals
bro.
are playing. He reads
I'm
how
not-
defense is
I'm
going.
not,
He's
yo,
in the
bro.
right place
All
at the
right,
right
look,
time. That's
like I
part
said,
of it.
Salah's scoring goals, but he's not even top 10
Jeez, wow, top, not even
In the
top
world,
10.
in the
Brian?
world. If we're including everything, attackers, he's probably top 5.
But that's my point.
but
How do you
in
have
top 10
arguably the best player in the league
He's not
Not
top
a
10.
top 10 player.
Yeah, he's
I'll
not.
say this: if
He's
Mo Salah
not.
was
He's
European
not.
or Brazilian, he would get a lot more credit and a lot more.
It has
hype
nothing to
than
do
what
with
he
it.
is.
Listen,
Nah,
I don't give a
if he was
fuck.
Brazilian in the Premier League doing what he does in Liverpool, he would
Yeah,
get
and if Messi
significantly
would have
more
been
hype.
Argentinian, he would have been the best team. But those are ifs.
I kind of do agree with you. 'Cause
No,
I've always,
how do you
no,
agree with that?
I felt like that's what killed Keylor Navas for years.
Yeah.
I do think because Navas
he
was
so
Costa Rican.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh
bro, he's at Real. They're trying to push him out with Courtois. He's at PSG. They're trying to puch him out with Donnarumma. Like,
Does it make both make sense?
but he's better.
He's
He's
an
better
amazing
keeping them
goalie,
at the
though.
time they were
That was
bought.
unfair.
But that doesn't make that
Both
makes
times.
sense though.
You get me?
As an owner, that makes sense. Replacing 5 years for 25.
So if you're making that comparison, because someone who gets a crazy amount of clout from the Premier League is Hazard. Now, who has a bigger legacy? Who do you think had a more impactful time in the Premier League, Hazard or Salah?
I think it's
That's
Salah.
not even a question.
use a-
Salah, Mo Salah.
You said
Impactful?
impact. You said impact is Salah.
Mo Salah.
Salah?
Bro,
You sure?
Salah.
Mo
Once Salah came into Liverpool, he rewrote their history.
You
That's
sure?
a fact.
So,
He won the
Chelsea was
Premier League
winning
after
before
30
Hazard
years.
came in.
I think
Premier League
if,
after
if,
30
if you
years.
grab Hazard in his prime,
Gerrard.
you're picking Hazard in his prime or Mo in his prime.
I'll pick Mo in his prime.
I'm
over
picking.
No, you
Hazard.
said you-
I'm picking.
Hazard
over
I'm
Hazard.
I'm picking Hazard right off.
picking Hazard.
Right off
In his
right off-
prime?
In
For
his
what?
prime.
Hazard's a
For
better
what?
player.
Exactly.
You said
what I'm
no.
saying.
He said impact.
I'm saying
Salah.
prime. I'm saying prime.
Salah won Liverpool their.
Who had a better prime?
Mo Salah has a better prime rate.
But what's that in
Hazard.
Mo Salah has a
Hazard-
much better prime.
Hazard's
Why? Because I
prime.
can
I
dribble
need
with
a
the ball.
specific season.
18,
Because I
19.
can dribble with the ball.
When
Because
you
I
won
can
the
do some
Europa
crazy
League?
dribbles with the ball.
And Salah
But where's
can't even
Mo
have a
Salah?
first touch though, bro. He gets some bummy goals, bro. And there are a lot of PKs too as well. Let's be real. Come on,
Nah,
bro. Salah,
nah,
we're
nah.
overhyping Salah right now. Eden Hazard
You can't
is
say
way
PKs
more.
because
He's a
everybody
better
gets
soccer.
PKs.
Eden Hazard is a better soccer
He
player
steps up.
than Mo Salah, and I'm not saying that.
Bro, 18, 19 Hazard,
Well, that got him his move.
that got him his
That
move.
got him the Real.
Nah, he had 4 years that he was balling out. He had
Since he-
4 years balling
Bro,
out.
honestly,
Come
he only
on,
had
bro.
one season that he took off.
Mo Salah in
In the
his
Prem.
first season lost the Prem by 1 point. Second
To who?
season to Man City. Then won the Champions League the season after. Won the Prem the season after. And then last season was a COVID season where Virgil van Dijk was out. And he was still carrying the team. Still putting up numbers. He was the only person scoring. Come on. What do you mean?
Talk your shit.
Where's the prime? This is the prime. Mo Salah is carrying this team.
So you know what? Let
Next
that,
topic,
yo,
bro.
comment below who you think
We're
had a
giving
better.
this guy. I thought Oski wasn't here, bro. What the fuck, my God.
Yo,
Everybody can comment.
Yo,
and
That's why
without
Oski.
Oski, you guys
Oski's
can
the
comment
agent.
and you guys can talk.
Oski sent Joe as an agent to get the Egyptian talk off.
But here's
bro.
the thing, though.
Holy
But here's the
shit.
thing. I respect you though because you're a Mo Salah fan, but you're also a Liverpool fan. I'm not taking a guy serious who's a diehard Man United fan, but then shares actively cheering for Liverpool to win games.
But you gotta give credit where credit is due. Even if he's not a Liverpool fan, you gotta give him the credit that he deserves. The man is doing things that Liverpool has not seen in a really long time.
No, but Joe, you're right. But
Yeah.
you're a Liverpool fan. If Mo Salah was playing for United, you would be like, okay, I respect it, but you're not cheering United goals.
I'll be honest with you. Egypt has never seen a player like Mo
Okay.
Salah, even remotely close to Mo
He
Salah.
wouldn't be a Liverpool fan. That's the point. He wouldn't be a Liverpool fan. He would be a Man U
Mo Salah
fan.
helped me do that.
He would be
I'll
a
be
Man U
honest.
fan.
I'll be,
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
I became a Liverpool fan after that game with Barcelona 4-0. Mo Salah was not even playing. But up until then, I was hyping up Mo. But then after
Wait,
that, I was
wait,
like,
what'd
damn,
you say?
Liverpool.
Wait, what?
Yo, no, you're not gonna expose Joe like this, though.
I'll say.
But listen, y'all comment below. Who do you think was better in their prime? I say, for me, it's Hazard, bro. It's
Hazard,
Well,
Hazard.
but that's the thing, though. But before we shift over to the next topic, but if we're gonna talk Hazard, though, I mean, what are his accomplishments?
Well, he's got a 2-time. He's got a Young Player of the Year. He's got 2 Premier Leagues. Salah only has 1. 2 different positions.
No, only because I felt like we were talking a lot about Salah.
No, 2 different positions.
Multiple different coaches.
Multiple defensive coaches at that. Conte, Mourinho, Sarri. I don't think he blended
And I
in with
think he
his
played
style.
under Di
And that
Matteo,
was
right?
Di Matteo. Salah's always had a system that's worked for
and
him.
had a world class coach.
was
Bro,
doing
y'all
the same
let us know below who do you think was better in their prime? Who's had a bigger legacy in the Premier League, Salah or?
I just feel like the fans need to get reminded of that because obviously, as we know, Hazard's last 3 years in Spain haven't been great. So it's nice to kind of
Yeah.
remind,
Use
just
your
kind of
nostalgia.
remember to what Hazard did accomplish in his career. You know,
Yeah, that's
Nostalgia.
nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now,
That's nice.
now,
That's nice.
Omar's not here, but we need the lights to be bright on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, Ole
The
out or
license.
Ole in? Quickly, let's get this over
You know
with.
where I feel.
Let's get this over
well,
with.
well, first of all, I do think that when they played Everton, I think I rate Rafa Benitez way more than I rate Ole. That's number one. Number two, I think with Ole, we spoke about him since the cast is, for a very long time.
I don't know why it's been a debate over him.
I just think that's the thing. I think with him, he has brought something to the club culture. If you don't win with the squad, and think about this, let's not even talk about young boys. Ronaldo bailed them out against Villarreal. Then you lose to Everton. I mean, you tie Everton, but you know what I mean? So I'm like, he's got to win something. And if he doesn't, with this squad and the backing and having one of the greatest of all time on your roster,
the problem is, it's like when you watch United play, it's like I don't know what I'm watching, and it's been like this for the last 3 years. I don't understand if he's defensive or if he's counter. Like early on, the whole thing with Ole was he's counterattacking. So when he played Chelsea, City, he would obviously park the bus with McFred and then hit you on the break. But how long are you gonna do that for when you have Ronaldo, you have Sancho, you have Bruno, you have Rashford? It's just like, and I feel like what defines him. I don't know if y'all seen the picture of him after Everton. It was like 95th minute, and he's like smiling, like, hey, yeah, Scotty, do this. That defines Ole. Him smiling when they're 1-1 at home with Everton. When there's no Dom Calvert-Lewin, there's no Richarlison, but he's smiling. That defines Ole. That's
watching
Ole
is like watching Mr. Bean in a suit. That's what it reminds me of. Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
He looks like Mr. Bean a little bit. He looks a little bit like Mr. Bean.
He behaves like
Mr. Bean a little bit.
I mean, I didn't understand it though, because at Dortmund, Sancho was prominently a right winger with 20 every year, 20 goals, 20 assists. I think the last 3 years at Dortmund, he's playing left wing for United, and it looks awkward because he keeps coming inside, but now you have Greenwood playing right wing, always cutting inside on his left. This isn't Bayern Munich where Robin was playing right and Ribéry was playing left, and they always cut inside, and that was their game. Sancho was brought in for that right wing position, but he's doing it. But now he's playing out of position to start Greenwood. Mm. So like, there's certain things that I don't get what's going on.
They came out really hot in the beginning of the season. That first game, it was like 5-1. But then after that, they just been looking awkward. When they tie or when they lose, they look awkward. There's something about them. Like some teams lose and they lose with dignity. They lose a little bit with a little bit of style, but they look weird. Yeah. He just looks weird when they lose and they tie. It's like you don't understand what their tactics was to begin with.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can read it, you look at it and be like, all right, that was their tactic. That was their plan, but they didn't have the luck today.
Yeah, because I mean, with the players United have, I don't know, the kind of style that, because the personnel defines what your style of play is. So if you look at Chelsea, Jorginho, Kovacic, that's going to define that your team's going to be possession-based. Yeah. It's probably going to be a little slow on the ball. It's not going to be fast. United have, I feel like that your midfield, McFred, that's going to define United right there. They're not going to be a possession team. Are they really going to be counterattacking? Because neither can really are really pass masters like that can hit you on the break. So they're really just based off that Bruno. That's their game. It's based off Bruno.
They have the worst midfield of the top four.
Easily. Top 6, if you ask me.
Yeah. Top 6?
Of the top, West Ham, Leicester.
You know what time's better midfield than United?
Yeah. What? Suchek and Decker? What?
No,
yeah,
but
I like that.
Bruno,
I actually like that a lot.
Bruno
if you're counting Bruno. All right, so Said Ben Rama, Deckers and Suchek over McFred and Bruno.
Taking Nick Didi in.
Huh?
You taking Leicester too?
I'm taking Tielemans and Didi. Matters?
Nah.
You're talking about, those are like, you're talking about like two defensive mids though. You're talking about like that position.
That position.
But Man U doesn't need two defensive midfields. They just need one. And have an offensive style of play and hold the ball, move around, and get creative. You have enough talent on the field.
They have that.
To put on a better product.
He never plays him.
Nah, Matic is just too old now.
I'd rather him over Fred,
I'd rather just play McTominay, just him.
McTominay,
just have him sit though. Don't have him push up.
Isn't Pogba plays?
You could put,
but he never plays him there either.
But Pogba plays off the
left wing. He likes playing him off the left. That's the problem.
I would literally just play McTominay and then just everybody else.
I feel like once they figure that out, I don't know, even if you have Ole there, but if you figure out that DM role.
Bleak, oh my God.
Who?
Van Beek.
Or somebody.
Van Beek?
Van de Beek. Lele. Nah, I mean, listen, I think I'm starting to see it that they're starting to change their opinions that Ole, it's time for him to go. You got Conte waiting. You got Zidane chilling.
I think
is Ten Hag in a job? Dude from Ajax?
Ten Hag, but the thing with Ten Hag, I think Ten Hag is waiting for a certain job. He doesn't. I know he's not gonna touch the Barca job. No, come on.
I don't think anybody wants to touch the Barca job.
I think Ten Hag.
Coleman, they stuck with Coleman
because Ten Hag didn't want the Spurs job.
Yeah.
So I think he's being very
It's
picky.
still United at the end of the day, though. It's still United. That's still huge.
I think it's
If I was a coach, I would say on United, they show that they have a lot of patience, and they're willing to roll with the punches.
Mm.
I mean,
They
as a
down,
coach,
shorty.
you kinda
They
want an
down, shorty.
administration like
They
that.
down. They
They're
down.
down. They're down, shorty.
They're loyal.
They're with you.
but that's the thing. They need a Klopp or like the next guy we're about to talk to. They need like a Tuchel. You need world class managers now.
But Tuchel wasn't considered world class until Chelsea.
Chelsea wasn't. But,
Chelsea took a chance with them.
But the job you.
This
but
is
the
hard.
thing with
It's hard. It's
Tuchel-
hard.
But the thing with Tuchel is that he wasn't world class, but obviously we're from the outside looking in. This guy, when you have an interview with him one-on-one, he probably blows you away with his mind. Because look at the jobs he's gotten. Dortmund, PSG, and Chelsea.
Yeah,
That's
the
fucking
thing,
impressive.
Since you brought him up, but when you watch Tuchel, if you guys ever just type him on YouTube and just listen to how he speaks about the game. I feel like one thing with Tuchel, he's honest about the way he speaks, and it's clear. It's easy to understand, which is the same way when you watch Chelsea play. It's easy to understand, which is why we fuck with him heavy. But Lukaku, Brian,
Bum!
yo, Lukaku.
I mean,
blew
we
that-
all
blew
listened
that
last
away.
time. Well,
Lukaku is a bum.
He's not
Even
a
though
bum, but Rom, come on,
to be honest, he almost scored the second goal.
How did he?
almost.
Oh yeah, he's offside.
Timo stole it from him.
Which one? The second? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you saw he missed a sitter for the third goal.
There you go. There you go.
He missed a sitter for the third goal.
This is your Chelsea fan, guys.
So
Thank you. Do the homework for me.
I just don't understand the clout that happens like around players like Lukaku. Like there's just so much clout that
I
comes in
can't
over a
stand this
transfer
guy.
like him, and then they don't just show up. Like where you at? Like what are you doing?
yo, as you say that, this guy, the videographer Islam, he was talking about Reddit. So with Lukaku, when he came, what would you guys say was Chelsea's style of play last season without Lukaku? Like the front three, take the midfield out of it. Was it direct? It was way more direct, or would you say it was still slow and like build uppy, or
With the front three from last year?
from last season? So like
Front three
Timo
was more flowy,
more
like
easy, yeah.
anybody could go wherever you want. Like as long
Right.
as there was balance on the team, they could go wherever they want. But obviously, I know what your point you're saying with Lukaku. Everyone just has to play that.
It's
Like,
static. It feels more static.
But you know what it
He's
is?
He's a
swag,
static
bro.
player.
What do
No,
you
no,
gain
no.
with this
But
guy on the field?
Here's my thing, though, and because Gary Neville mentioned this before, but that was Chelsea's style once Abramovich came in. They always had, like you said, that focal point up front.
Mhm.
Chelsea was, I don't care what manager had them, they always had that 9. You gave it to him up top. He held the ball, and everyone pushed up with him. Drogba, Diego Costa, Olivier Giroud, Lukaku. They've always had
What
that
about the ones that
9.
miss? What about the other 9s that miss on Chelsea?
Morata.
Morata,
True.
Falcao,
No, don't get me wrong.
Fernando Torres.
No,
But,
but the
look,
ones that have
that-
always
you actually
worked.
validated my point. They never worked because that wasn't that style of
Focal point.
striker.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Diego Costas work, the Drogba's work, Lukaku works, Giroud works.
Does Lukaku work though?
Nah,
Nah,
Lukaku so
he
far
will,
is
he
working.
will,
So
he
far
will,
is
he
working.
will.
So
He'll
far is
back
working.
goals. He'll
the thing
back
that Tuchel has to understand is with certain players, I'm not saying Lukaku's the best striker in the world. You have to build around him. I don't want to hear nothing about how does Timo play around him. How can I get the best out of Kai? Lukaku's the main acquisition. You built the squad around him now.
That's the problem because it's
Simple.
not. I don't think the problem has been Lukaku per se. I think it's been the 2 10s that are behind him. So
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
have you guys seen Ziyech lately?
Amen. Yeah.
You seen Kai lately?
Terrible.
They've both been
Christian
terrible.
is ready.
Christian is ready. Mace. I think Mace hasn't
has
been
been
that
bad.
great. He's been bad, but he had a good cameo when he came on Saturday. But I think it's time. Timo actually, I think, might work best with Mace,
Lukaku?
with Mount, and either I think
I
it's,
like that, to be honest. I didn't think
Luka-
about
yeah,
that.
because he
Timo
got-
and Lukaku, one big strong and a little runt running around him.
because the thing with Timo, anytime Timo plays, we create chances. Anytime Werner plays, we create chances.
What if you end the season with Timo and Lukaku as your forwards? That would be so
with
fucking
like
fun.
Mace and Mount? or
But
Poof.
that's what I'm saying. But if Tuchel can go to Timo Werner and tell him like, listen,
the pressure's off you.
You were brought in as a 9, but he's the one that's getting Lukaku's the one getting judged off his
Productivity, yeah.
You play a game now. If you're going to goal and Lukaku screaming for it, square it. You're no longer getting judged by you need 20 goals a season. That's his job.
Give it to Serie A champion.
Yeah, your job now is every week perform. Just play your best game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it works.
It might work for him. The pressure might be off.
No, yeah, of course, bro. Like the names you named, Fernando Torres, Alvaro Morata. For these guys, being Chelsea's number 9 is a heavy title, bro. It's a burden. A little bit. It's not for everybody. It's not built for everybody.
Yeah.
Whatever. Lukaku's trash.
You were gonna say Lukaku?
He's elite.
Lukaku's trash, bro. Lukaku is super
Chiesa.
trash.
I'm waiting to see
Chiesa.
something really good out of him, honestly. Like, I've been waiting for a little while, and then just...
He's gonna get you goals.
He's gonna bag goals.
He's gonna get you goals.
He's gonna bag
But
goals.
there is no quality behind that. No quality. So you know that guy that sells greens?
But
you going so hard about
sales.
it.
Yeah, no, but
But the
you're coming so
quality
hard for him.
is trash.
Going for his whole life right now.
Right.
No, but you
He's
know
not
what it
that
is?
bad,
No,
but-
but you want to know what it is? Because
Underwhelming.
no, but you want to know it's because BCAS is South American, and they, it's very technical football. But
I don't care
bro,
about
if
that.
he's
Nah,
going,
BCAS
I love
likes
it.
fancy-
I like
fancy ball.
Batistuta, and that guy has zero fanciness to him.
but it's just that game.
He has zero fanciness
Bro,
to him.
but at the end of the day, I want to.
I love Hernan Crespo. He has no fanciness to him.
Bro, but better than Lukaku. But if Lukaku gets me goals and can win me trophies, bruh,
You guys got me. I like.
I don't care if he's slipping into the goal. I don't care.
Bro, nah,
Just
nah.
win
bro.
games for me.
Look, I'm a type of player that if you could get goals, I don't care what you do. But you also have to give a little bit towards the team, bro. This guy Lukaku does nothing. The best you get from him is giving him the ball and running back to it and getting it from him.
But that's what he does, though.
He poses up, you give him the ball,
Yeah.
and you just feed it right back to you.
Barbecue
And that's-
chicken.
And that's,
Yep.
that's
Barbecue
all he's good for.
chicken.
There you go.
Big Shaq
That's
in the
it.
post. That's what he is.
And bro, think about it.
If you in your mind think that that's good soccer or that's a good forward, then that's you, bro. But you a bozo ass.
But think about this as a center
And you
back.
probably think Drogba's elite.
No, but here's the
Drug
thing though.
razor.
As a center back,
He's
right?
trash too.
As a center back, certain forwards, right? Like, all right, I'm gonna take the Lewandowski's out, the Suarez. Those guys are different. But like a forward that I rate, like Falcao.
Okay.
Falcao's a good 9. He's a good 9, right? But as a center back for 90 minutes, are you dreading? Who do you feel like, yo, after this game, I'm gonna have a contusion, I'm gonna have a bruise on my right arm, a cut on my chest. It's because you gotta go 90 minutes against Lukaku. Like it's too different. Lukaku puts fear into center back's heart. He does. The Liverpool game, Van Dijk, come on. Van Dijk can't push him
I
around.
think it's one thing to be strategic around the defender, and I think it's another thing against an attacker, and it's another thing to put fear into their hearts. Lukaku does not put fear into their hearts.
But to be fair,
strategic. We should be playing around him.
Lukaku and Mo have the same skill level though.
Yo, am I taking BCAS serious?
No, are you
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie.
kidding me?
I mean,
Mo Salah has
skill level.
significant
skill level.
All right, we're talking about dribbling. Yeah, if you want to talk about
They
dribble,
both dribble the same way. I ain't gonna hold
Where's
on.
Mo Salah?
You serious?
They
No
dribble.
way.
They
No
both
way.
dribble like they're practicing in cones and all that. Like they
No
don't.
way.
They're not smooth, bro.
They all
not
dribble like
smooth.
Timo dribbled
Nah,
last season.
Timo
I'm
Lukaku.
never gonna entertain that.
Timo Lukaku and Salah have the
I'm
same
never gonna
skill
entertain
level.
that. You know why I'm never gonna entertain that? Because Mo Salah is in a way different level than Lukaku. He's just in a different level completely.
Who's a
than
better
a lot
dribbler,
of players.
Timo or Salah? Who's a better dribbler? Who's a better dribbler?
Timo or Salah?
Who's a better dribbler?
What is dribbling?
I don't know.
But dribbling, but you cannot just judge things just on dribbling.
Nah,
There's a lot of people in a
And
lot of
Salah's giving
plazas
you
all
20
over
and
Europe
20, yeah.
that could dribble, do a bunch of tricks. But where's your intelligence on the field? Where are you when you need
You
to
think
get that
Mo's
goal?
smart on the field?
I think Mo's absolutely
Yo,
smart on
I'm
the
not
field.
gonna hold you. Hold on.
I think Mo is
Hold
very
on.
intelligent
I've
on the
never
field.
seen Salah on the left hand side of the field. All right, why are we bringing it back to that? But I just never seen him on the left side of the field.
We
He's
gotta
always
bring it
on
back.
the-
When you talk about the world's best player right now, you gotta talk about
Nah,
it.
that is true.
Because you know what Salah is doing. He's cutting inside on his left foot, but
That's his thing.
he's giving you 20 and 20.
He does what he does at the highest level. So you
Most
just can't
prem
take it away from
goals
him.
as a winger ever.
You can't take it
There
away
you
from him.
go.
That's
can't take it.
Most goals in one season.
That's cool.
Ever.
Show me a highlight where he takes on 3 players and the ball doesn't bounce off his shin or the defender's shin or hits a shin guard and bounces back up and he catches on a volley. Show me a clean cut. Today was a clean cut. goal.
Today's a clean cut.
Even though he was sus defending, but it was a clean cut. Besides that, you're not gonna show me another one.
Yeah, I'll show you. 2018, 2019.
The one that he
against
cuts
Napoli.
back and it bounces off the defender and hits his shin and then he bangs it up or
No. Against Napoli. You got to go exactly like this against Napoli. 2018, 2019. Go
But that's
watch
what I'm
that.
saying. But Brian,
That's what
I can look up random clips of a guy taking out 4 guys in Brazil. Like,
But it's not Brazil.
but you got it. But that's what I'm saying. If Salah's performing in the best,
No,
league in
that's
the
why
world,
I give it to Lukaku and Salah. But you're not gonna tell me that they're skillful players.
Are you kidding me?
They're both low
You know what I should
they're
do?
both low
You know what I
tier-
should do?
they're
You know what
low
I should do?
tier.
I should go to Paris. We should send it to Paris. He'll dribble
All three
and then
different-
fall
all
right
three-
outside the box and cry about it for an hour.
I don't really care
like
about
a Brazilian
look,
player
but
that we all know.
Name. I'd rather have all 3 of those players.
they're
that
all
play-
better than him.
They're all better than Mo. So
But
like,
no one's debating that.
okay, he is.
I'll debate that. Somebody give me Neymar's numbers this season or last season.
Ask any defender in the world, they have more trouble defending Mbappe than they have Mo Salah.
I'm more scared going against Neymar than I am Salah. Like, it's not even close.
All right.
But if I'm
all right.
I think I would rather play with Mo Salah because Mo Salah's game is so simple, and I think
Why is it simple?
Because he
has no skill. No, he has no skill.
Because all he wants to do is win and score goals.
Bro, why you think Brown would
He
never
can assist though. He assists. He's in the right place at the right time.
Trash.
Nice give and goes with Trent all the time.
He's a goal scorer
all the time. Even
I love Mo because he's always on the board. He's get his buckets. No matter if the team's playing good or the team's playing bad, he's on the scoreboard. He's gonna eat, and that's why I respect. And that's why I respect Lukaku too. Same thing. He gets his goals. He's gonna be there. But you're not gonna come and tell me that they're skillful.
They will talk
Get out of here, bro. That's embarrassing. I don't even think Mo could dribble up to 10 dribble ups.
I'm not debating.
Lukaku can't even, bro.
Anybody can do that. Anybody can figure out how to dribble and do that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's my point. I'm not debating.
But where are you on the field? Where are you with your teammates?
And I'm not debating that either. I'm not debating that they get their buckets. I'm telling you, I like them because they get their buckets.
Not them. It's Mo.
Mo and Lukaku. They're on the same boat at this point, bro. They're this. Mo and
Lukaku are the same boat.
Mo's dribbling skills are this much better than Lukaku's.
All right, but that's one skill.
Videographer can't
That's
believe
one
it.
skill. What about your assists? What about your goals? I could dribble all day and not do nothing.
So it's all about stats then. So it's all about stats.
Goals win you games.
What's that famous
Dribbles
line?
do not win you games. Goals win you games.
Joe, what's that famous line? Men lie, women lie,
But numbers don't.
Numbers don't.
Oh, you really want to talk about numbers? All right, ready? So you're telling me that Mo Salah is just the same as good as Ronaldo? They have the same numbers.
No, but
they have the same numbers. Numbers don't
What
lie.
did we say before? Don't compare them to the goals.
We're saying right now. We're not saying ever. We're saying right now.
Right now.
With the
There's five other attackers I'd rather take over Salah.
Yo, we could do this
There's five other attackers I'd rather take over Salah.
We could do this all day, but I really listen. That debate still lingers. Let us know in the comments.
Don't forget to comment. Tell BCAS
Hazard is BCAS bugging for saying he can't do 10. But let us know. Let us know what y'all think.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of the question we can ask is, how important is skill if the production outweighs it?
What's more important to you guys? Skill or
highlight
numbers?
reel.
Skill, you rather have a pretty player?
In the attacking position, what matters to you more? What do you matters to you?
No, that's not
numbers.
That's what
you're saying. That's the debate here.
Obviously, your numbers are more important than anything else. Obviously.
So now it matters.
But the whole point is when you have numbers that are like this, and then you have people that have similar numbers, then skill has to come into play.
Of course.
Okay then.
Of course.
So when Mo's numbers that compare to other players' numbers, like they equivalent to the same thing, then I have to look at the skill level. I have to see what else do they do. Are they intelligent? Do they move off the ball? Do they help their team in other ways that are not on the score sheet?
Right,
Mo doesn't.
Find somebody that's in the Prem that has the numbers that Mo Salah has, and then we'll talk about the skills. Then we'll
compare. Eden Hazard.
But give me a player right now who has most skill in the Prem.
Heung-min Son. Yeah, let us know in the comments below, man. Let us know in the comments.
I'd rather Kane. Kane is way better than Salah, but they have similar numbers.
Actually, not even.
Kane is way better than Salah. Whoa.
As a passer, he can't dribble. You ever seen Harry Kane dribble?
Well, he's a better passer.
Look, he's a better passer.
And every topic that you just said that why Mo is better than everybody else, Harry Kane is better than Mo.
Goal scorer?
He's more efficient. He gets more buckets. He might not do it pretty.
Mo is not even a striker. He's not.
Harry shoots with his left. Harry shoots with his right.
What are you saying?
Videographer coming in.
What are you saying?
If they hear me, hold on, let me pop my head in here.
Yo, you see what talking about Egypt people do? Like they all start coming out of the woodwork. What the fuck is going on over here? Yo, what the fuck? With the PJs, we're not taking this guy serious. Yo, what you got on your feet? Look at them shits.
Let me hear him.
I got one thing.
We got a camera right now.
Hold on, let me go.
I'm not taking somebody serious with his Abercrombie sweatpants.
I gotta make my quick cameo and dip real quick. There's one thing you gotta notice about this whole argument, and what is it? Mo Salah is a winger, and he's getting looked at as a striker.
Does Mo play defense?
That's how you know you're
Does
not.
Mo play defense? Hold on, Mo. Don't go nowhere. Does Mo play defense?
What kind of question is
Does
that?
Mo play defense? Yes or no?
He's a scoring winger. Why would you want to play defense?
Does Neymar play defense?
The first
Does Neymar play defense?
Okay, the reason you're saying he's a winger is because wingers normally have attached that they have to work back on defense. Mo plays zero defense.
No, it depends. It depends on the system. It depends on the system.
When you reach a certain level, I don't see Neymar. When you reach a certain level, Messi doesn't play defense. Neymar doesn't play defense.
So what position is
Ronaldo
Messi?
doesn't play defense.
Is he a winger?
So who is a winger?
And what about
Fuck
Neymar?
about
Is he a
Messi.
winger?
Yes.
Yes.
Neymar's a winger now.
So what is
Neymar
he?
is a winger. What is he?
He spends just look at his heat charts. He spends most of the time inside the 18-yard
who
box
is-
on the
so-
right
so
side.
who is a winger
He
to you?
starts off on the winger.
So who is a
Grealish is a winger too. Now we're gonna
No,
say
he's
Grealish is
a
a
10.
winger.
He's a 10.
Grealish plays on the left
But
side.
tell me who is a winger though?
Mo's a forward, bro. Mo's a forward. His stats are striker stats because he's a forward.
Yeah.
He's not a winger. That winger shit
He
is
plays
some
winger,
bullshit.
though.
Some bullshit.
He
Some
plays
some
winger.
article. Some guy. What do you mean plays winger? But he plays forward. Does he play defense?
No.
Okay. Does he track back? Is his job to defend the right back of the opposite team?
Who defends a right back?
Every winger. Damn my point. Thank you.
But no one does. No,
Cut.
no one. Listen,
All right,
the
we gotta
comment.
open this
Please,
up in
like
the
I said, the
comments. We gotta
comment.
open
The
this up in the
comment.
Bro, I'm
comments.
telling you. I'm
The
telling you.
comments.
You're Mo Salah is a forward.
He's a right forward.
He's
a right
not a
forward. He's
winger.
right forward.
All right, how about this? We'll come again halfway into the season. We'll come back and we'll talk numbers. Halfway into the season, we'll come back and we'll talk numbers.
Bro, you keep talking about numbers, and I keep telling you, I hear you and I agree with you on your numbers. No one's saying that. What I'm saying is his skill level is not that fire. And you guys keep talking
That's
about
fine.
wingers. He has the best goals as winger. He's a forward, bro. Stop. That winger shit is dumb. Dub that shit. That shit's dubbed. Like, we're not talking about that. But what do you mean a winger?
Is Heung-min Son a winger or a forward?
He's a forward.
So to you, wingers don't exist.
To me, wingers do exist. But when you say winger, you imply that he's playing defense. They tracks back. He tracks back the left or the right back. Those are a wing.
So
That's
for
what
you,
winger
a
does.
winger is Lucas Vasquez.
A winger's Lucas
Oh,
Vasquez.
come on. The wingers are done. That business is dead then. If Lucas Vasquez is the
Lucas
winger, that
Vasquez
business
plays
is
right
back.
dead.
I'm telling you,
Salah,
but
Lucas
right
Vasquez is
wingers,
dead.
low key turned into what?
Right back.
Right wing backs.
Yeah, right wing back.
Wingers, right wing backs. They converted into that. So what does that imply that they play?
I mean,
defense?
yeah, because
so you're not gonna tell
you're
me
not
Mo,
gonna see
you're not gonna tell
Mo,
me Mo plays. He's a winger. He's not.
Yeah, because you're not going to see Salah tracking back at the...
So Ronaldinho was a winger. Get the fuck out of here.
So I mean, the only reason why
Ronaldinho only played on the left side as a winger.
for you,
Your argument is that
never
Mo Salah
defended.
is the best player in the world, and
He's
I'm countering.
not even
I'm
top
countering
10.
you.
That's it, I'm
and
tired
I'm
of-
saying
he's not
that
top
it's all
10.
about
But
it's
that's
about
what you
numbers.
look at.
At the end of the day,
That's
it's
what I'm
about
saying.
numbers.
Yo, bro, he's not even. Bro, I'll take Van Dijk on his team. I'll take Alisson on his team. I'm not taking him. I'm taking Diaz. I'm taking Kevin. I'm taking Bruno. I'm taking Cristiano. I'm taking Messi. I'm taking Neymar. I'm taking Mbappe. I'm taking Lewandowski. I'm taking Haaland. There's no space for Mo.
Yo, is Salah top 10? For me, he's top 10. Come on, bro. Stop. He's top 10. He's top 10.
He's
Stop,
top.
Brian.
He's maybe
Brian,
top 10
top 10.
attackers. I'll take that. But he's not top 10 in the world. That's OD disrespectful to everybody else.
Jeez.
I'd rather take Diaz on my team than Mo. I'd rather take Van Dijk. These are defenders I'd rather take because I know there's so many more
I
offensive
mean, you're gonna
players.
need a defender on your team.
I know, but I'd rather take them first with the first pick.
I already know what the
than
headline
Mo.
of this video is going to be.
Brian Sweating.
Brian sweating.
Nah, we gotta
Yeah,
get this.
okay.
We
The
gotta-